Well, David, we're in the hat for the fourth round. What are your assessment of tonight's game?
That's the first thing. It's knockout football. We're in the hat. That's important. I thought it was a competitive game. You can see why they've done or doing so well in their league, and they're used to winning. You know, we could have done some things a lot better. They deserve a huge amount of credit for how they performed. You know, this is their big day, if you like. They've had a huge amount of luck in their first goal. Then we've switched off for another set piece. They've got back in the game, but I thought we controlled the game for long periods of time. We should have scored more, but we scored 3, and that's enough to see us through. So, knockout football, get in the hat. It's important for this football club. You know, in this competition, everyone focus on the lower ranked team, and that's understandable. But this football club and this competition means a lot because of the potential revenues. You know, there's a lot of money at stake today for us. It means a lot. You know, because we aren't Man United, Man City, or whoever you want to add. So, yeah, we're delighted to be in the hat.
And all 3 goals we scored tonight, very good and different in their own way.
Yeah, look, it's the third time in 3 games that a substitute's come off the bench and scored. It's the third time we've scored late, but that's not a fluke. That's because we've controlled the game for the previous 60, 70, 80 minutes. You know, I understand people getting agitated, and I'd like to think they understand why we're doing what we're doing. We're trying to score goals. You know, after 11 minutes, 30 minutes, we're still trying to score goals, but we're also trying to absolutely grind the opposition down, especially a team that's maybe not used to playing at this level and this intensity. And it was no surprise that happened. But that's also happened to Shrewsbury, and it's also happened to Fleetwood, and it's also happened when three different players come off the bench and score 3 different goals. And we've scored 3 different goals today with 3 different goal scorers. All in all, that's really positive. You know, we're not putting all our eggs in a player's basket. Oh, stop him, stop this move, stop this happening. You stop Grimsby Town. No. We've got lots of different strings to our bow, and we work hard at that kind of thing, and that's important.
I must mention Rhys Staunton, his delivery into the box is outstanding at times. And if someone gets on the end of them, then it's...
Again, you know, when you're trying to be intricate and you're trying to play and you're trying to probe and then you whip one behind them, is it now for great skill? He come on at Fleetwood. His first thing he did was whip one in, the goalkeeper spilled it and nearly had someone on the spot to stick it into an empty goal. And today you've seen that. You know, Ty should have buried a header from his cross. It was an outstanding ball, and Ty just got under it. You know, they've had a couple flashed across the box where, you know, we probably should have scored, and it probably should have been a little bit more comfortable. But at the same time, this competition, knockout competition, is about winning the game, and we've deserved to win the game against really spirited, you know, and good opposition.
And the 4th round as well of the FA Cup, no mean feat for a League 2 side.
No. Well,
and it's a great achievement.
Yeah, look, we've been in the 4th round of both domestic cups. That's an outstanding season on that front. You know, it means a lot to this football club. We're trying to make this football club really proud. We're trying to put this little patch of England right on the not just on the football map, but certainly not in this country, but everywhere. I'm not sure beating Weston-super Mare will have the same effect as beating Manchester United did, but at the same time, we're trying to make this football club proud. We've got to keep winning games of football in the league. We're 4 unbeaten. You know, we've got to keep working hard, keep progressing, and we'll see where we get to in the next 20 odd games.
Good stuff. Cheers, David. Thank you.
Thank you.